Things are looking up for everybody. Just know that you have to go through to get to the other side, right? There's been a lot of difficult times, no matter where you are in the world, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, health wise. Okay? And there's more to come. There is more to come. I thank you for those of you who will show up. And I thank all, absolutely everyone who has poured into my life and who has allowed me to pour into theirs. I ask that if you come through and you're not a subscriber, to please subscribe. Please leave me a comment. Anything that's on your mind, you have any questions. See, what do the people need to know? Specifically, moving into this Mercury retrograde energy, following an eclipse also that's coming, an eclipse in Aries. Now, we just had an eclipse in Libra. We had a lot of people reassessing, reevaluating, trying to balance out their lives. But now you have people having to show up in their life and reassessing uh, what is it that they truly value. Some people may end up going back or revisiting the idea of past relationships, jobs, anything of that nature, something that was pertinent to you. The recommendation is not necessarily to do that at the time. However, this time may bring something more for you. We see a lot of people are going to have to deal with new information. This is going to be a very difficult time for a lot of people because when your foundation, the foundation of what you believe in, it's like children finding out that Santa Claus isn't real, is going to be more devastating for some than it will be for others. Some people become angry when they're challenged, but we're going to see who's emotionally intelligent and who is not. We're going to see this. Whether people have good morals or whether they even have morals or an ethical code that they live by. All of this will become apparent and evident. Okay? We will see who's who today. People are living in a world where there is a lot of hate, and there's a great need for a lot of love and compassion and understanding, cooperation, collaboration. This is going to be very important. Although Aries is very independent normally, this is not a time for great independence. It's actually a time to assess and see who is in alignment with you. Who can you who can you build with? Who can you trust in times of trouble? Or creating that environment now of who is supposed to be there for you, right? And who is not supposed to be there in your life. Yeah, this a lot of this energy. We have Mars and attraction. You have that. You have deception. A lot of things are being revealed. Alchemy, creating what it is that you desire. In disharmony and triggers, we deal with these energies. We're just talking about this. And there are storms. There are moments that are going to come, but the storms come not only to disrupt, but also to bring the rain to clean and clear things away, to make things apparent and evident. And you're going to be open to the new information, or you're going to be prepared. A lot of people have a lot of shocks because they live with imagery and then they say it's not important, but everything is important. And because if it wasn't, then there would have never been that thing there. But understand the spirit is deeper than the skin color. It's deeper than the melanin. The spirit that is in me has relation to the spirit that is in you. You have a collective consciousness and you are connected on a higher level. And the more you know and the more you understand, the more apparent and clear it is. And we affect one another with our actions and the things that we do. And I have to shuffle it a little bit weird. I injured my wrist, my hand, so I cannot do the shuffling the way I normally do. For those of you who know me, those of you who will come across and come in contact with this. Okay? All right, so I'm going to split this yin yang oracle. I'm going to see what is the message for everyone tonight. Yes, and this is a time of renewal. This is a time of renewal. Interesting, it says winter, but the winter is cold, so something had to die, something had to go, something had to be frozen. There may have been a loss of contact. Maybe somebody froze somebody out, you blocked somebody, or someone blocked you. But that is necessary in order to have something more in your life, okay? This is reading Three of Cups, and It is reading abundance. It is reading Wheel of Fortune. It is reading world card. All of that all in once. Jupiter, this is luck. This is time for new beginnings. Everything here is celebration, right? It's time for you to take action over your life. And yet, this is what the problem is. We need clarity. People are still confused. Some people want to hold on to their illusions. Others, others have literally looking at the world through rose-colored glasses. No longer. You have to take them off. These I was discussing just a moment ago, right? This is what's necessary. This is what's necessary. Somebody hasn't given up this hope for a relationship. You or the significant other. You or an old significant other. And things didn't go as planned. Things didn't go as planned. They didn't work out that way. What's this way now? Person is sitting and thinking about you, or you're sitting and thinking about them. But I was just talking about that with the Mercury retrograde. This is what's going to happen, because sometimes somebody will leave you, or you will leave a situation, and you would think that things are better on the other side, that things will be better for me with someone else. The problem with that is that you're going to take you to the next situation, or they are going to take themselves to the next situation. Good or bad, none of us are perfect. We must deal with these realities and understand that. So I realized that in my last third party, this is somebody very confused. It could be you, it could be the other person. This is somebody who's seeing or talking to more than one person. So this is creating the confusion because there's a desire to have something more, and then there's that feeling like I don't want to lose out on the possibility of an opportunity that may lead to something. Not even anything real. This is the part that is somewhat disappointing about this whole thing, because they're holding on to the possibility of something that is not even guaranteed, and so they string the other person along. And if this is you, this other person says, I left when things got hard. So this could be you also. Only you know. Only you know. Okay? Only you know. I'm going to take these cards. We're going to shuffle. And we're going to get a reading. So that has to do with relationship. Also has to do with employment, job, anything that you're looking for. This is time to take action. You may even have to reinvent yourself. You may have to take on a new skill, get certified in something new. The world is changing, and sometimes it feels like it's changing overnight. And so some people are going to have to literally do something that's not going to be necessarily comfortable for them. But this is a time in your life where you're thinking about what is most important for me. And if you have been living the life of a dreamer, it's very important for you to get your life organized. And some people live their life very hard, a lot of sacrifice for a lot of things. And then you're surrounded by things, but you have no loved ones. So now you choose, what is more important to me? Am I living my life? Is this the life that I want to lead? Is this how I want to be? Is this who I want to be in this time in my life? Right? So let's see. Yeah, they got the world card. There you are. This is a time of leveling up. This is a time of coming to the end of a cycle in order to start something new. You see that with the rebirth card. We have here, we have the Ten of Wands. You carry so much for so long, but this is the joy of it. This is the joy of it. You see this? This is the love of life. This is family. Yes, you're carrying it, but this is not overburdened. You are not overburdened. You enjoy the fulfillment of this. You get to celebrate with your family, with your children, with your grandchildren, with your nieces and nephews, or friends that you have adopted over the years, or maybe somebody has adopted you into their family over the years. This may also be the hope of coming together. A lot of people just celebrate holidays for themselves. You celebrate Christmas or whatever. People see the Pope. These are the revelations of old images that they've always had. This is not something new. They've been giving us propaganda for many years and have people identity wrapped up in an image. And this is how they fool people. This is how they create discord for so many years. And now they have this, the unveiling, the revealing of everything. And so here it is. We have this one representative of that which has knowledge of not only the earthly things, that which is below the earth and that which is above. And so as above, so below. That we have students. You may be a student of life, maybe you have something to offer. But this is the opportunity to come together with others who are yearning for knowledge, a specific kind of knowledge, and even returning to some traditions or relearning traditions, because now things have changed, and it's going to take courage. It's going to take courage to for this beginning, for this knowledge to set in. A lot of people are going to fight it, but this is not new. This is not new. It's only new to a few who prefer to believe what they were told without questioning. And here's temperance. Temperance is going to be the need for us to bring in all of the energies, to create a balance, to create harmony. But harmony and truth can live in the same place, in the same space, if the human being has the ability to be adaptable and a willingness to be open in their heart and in their mind. This challenges one because it may make one have to deal with oneself, with that inner being, have to deal with your bigotry or your hatred or jealousy or insecurities. And this is the challenge, because the confusion comes from this right here, Neptune, looking at the world through rose colored lenses, living in a world of illusions. This is the act of deception, but it's not deception from someone else. It's self-deception, and sometimes this makes life very difficult. But look at this. There's opportunity for someone in particular, maybe for you, for a new love. This came to me earlier. A song by Mary J. Blige many years ago. I am looking for a new love. It used to be very popular, and it was like a song that people would play, and people would feel like dancing. And I think you are looking for a new love. You're showing up in this world right now as the Empress. This is somebody who's powerful. This is somebody who embodies all the powers of the four queens. You represent one that is always prepared in right time. This is also a card of great fortune and luck. This is opportunity for growth in all areas, and you will be prepared no matter what happens. And there are going to be difficult times for everyone, but you are going to rise above them. You're going to be attracting a certain kind of energy also. You're not chasing, you are attracting. And look at this, what they say, Wheel of Fortune. Many blessings are coming to you. This financial windfall is coming to some. As a matter of fact, this is a financial windfall reading for sure. And this says that you will also have great fortune with new people in your life. These are going to be opportunity for you to have new people, new opportunity for you to have an expansion on your wealth. And oh my goodness, look at this Two of Wands. You're planning for the future. You're looking at your world from a new perspective. You may want to travel. You may even want to take up something new in your life. Understand it's falling under temperance, and temperance will have everything from one who is pious in prayer, to one who is filled with life, to one who is now with child, ready to give birth to something. So from your youth to your growth in the in between, to where you have your full spiritual maturity, and in essence, this is what this card of temperance is representing here. You're looking towards your future. You suffered loss before. Be prepared, because there's going to be some disappointment, or you may have suffered some disappointment. Some of you, instead of having a love, you may be trying to find your way in life because you recently divorced. I see that as well. The Queen of Wands, you're recreating yourself. This is absolutely beautiful Aries energy. Absolutely love it, and I'm here for it. With the Queen of Pentacles, do you know what I love about the Queens? The Queens are showing up. It says not only do we have wisdom, we have understanding. We have emotional fulfillment and security. We are not hiding behind a mask right now, but what this reading is screaming is that now I'm allowing myself to feel. And I'm allowing myself to show up for real in my life, in real time, right now. Okay? Here we have the Knight of Cups, the opportunity for new love, one coming into, into one with oneself. This is meditation, this is self-care, but this is also an offer of love, a new opportunity that is truly coming. And so one is contemplating, what do I do with my life? What is it that I desire? There's going to be a lot of things that are coming in the future that may have you questioning certain things. But understand that these truths, like I said, Knight of Swords is coming out. Nine of Pentacles, here you are independently wealthy. You have information coming in, and the person may be kind of brutal, beating it over your head, but there's going to be new opportunity for you. You may have lost a job or lose something, but with that loss is a greater opportunity. It's a greater opportunity with a Chariot for victory and success. This victory and success is going to have you learning something new, probably like this mad scientist, very excited about the opportunities. So excited that you can't even sleep. That this card, the Nine of Swords in this case, is one of so much information and maybe even a fear of coming up short. But you're going to be just fine. You're going to be better than fine. Let's just pull some more cards here for you. Okay. Oh, did this just flip over? No, you shuffle. And the cards flip like this in your hand. And you say, what's the message? The Hermit and the Two of Pentacles. Look at that. Some people have been in hermit mode. Some people are going into hermit mode. And when I say hermit mode, you might be isolated, but not necessarily so. You could be in a room full of people and find yourself zoning out, really deep into your own thoughts and trying to figure out what's best for you, taking all the information possible. But a lot of times, this is one that is analyzing, one person who sets themselves apart for a period of time, really trying to determine what is right for you in your life at this stage, and trying to put all of those things in balance, making sure that you're taking care of yourself as well as others, your responsibilities as well as your desires, really realizing that life is too short to only work yourself to death until the last day that you can work, till you can't do anything else. How many people work their whole lives, especially in the United States of America, here where I am? That's where I am on the East Coast. People here work their whole lives. Sorry about that beeping. It's not a battery. I'm so sorry. It's like a shortage. This right here is this is one who wants to claim their next stage in life. Like, I've done everything for everybody the first 3 decades, 2 decades, whatever. But this is my turn. You know, and this one is the Diana Ross song for me. You can look up It's My Turn. Look that song up. It's a very beautiful song. So you'll have this. You'll have this desire. This is what's needed for you right now. This desire to have the understanding, have the wisdom, and to balance life out so that you don't work yourself just to death. So you're not just running for life, but you have something that you can actually look forward to, okay? And you are going to have great fortune in your finances, in your love life, anything that you desire. You're going to have great stability. You are the hostess with the mostest. You're showing up as the empress in your reading. You see the world card here. This is because you have manifested, because you have manifested, because you have created, because you have believed, and you are going to receive what it is that you desire. There is going to be cause for celebration, and you're going to have to put all of that into action. Celebrate your life, know your worth, speak your truth, show up for yourself, even in times of loss. It's okay. Every once in a while, we all have to take an L for one reason or another. But taking the L does not mean that's where it ends. That's where it begins. It's new opportunity. You learn your lessons and you move on. You're going to put things in balance. You're going to decide where it is that you want to go. You're going to incorporate into that plan what's going to bring you much pleasure and for your higher good as well. And also do things very carefully. Do not make any new contracts during the Mercury retrograde if you can avoid it. If you cannot, make sure that you have everything checked more than once. Ask questions, ask plenty of questions, get things in order as much as possible, because there may be a lot of miscommunications. Double check your emails, back up your photos, okay? This is the time for this. When I say back up your photos, some of you may even want to consider printing out something that's very important to you, something that symbolizes more than just sitting in the phone or sitting on the computer. You may actually want to have a hard copy of it, because during Mercury retrograde, a lot of times people have computer problems, electrical issues, okay, anything dealing with communication. Be quite mindful. There we go. It popped over again. So this is showing up the Empress. Be in this Empress energy. It doesn't matter whether you're masculine or feminine. It doesn't matter. This Empress energy means that you know and you are prepared in due season for whatever may come. So that's how you have to approach life. There's an understanding. You are always looking for opportunities. You are always open to new thoughts and plans because you're always prepared for whatever may come. More than knowing and more than having knowledge, adaptability is going to be very important. It's going to be very, very important. So, with that, my dears, I do love you. I bid you farewell. I hopefully, when you come across this, it will speak to you in a way that it needs to. And believe me, this message comes in the time that you need it. So, this is your time. This is where you begin your new journey. You have good fortune, you have favor, you have love, you are worthy. This is your time. Okay? Speak it and walk in that energy. Claim it. Be careful of those who would like to deceive because there's so many of them. Energy vipers, and soul vampires, and leeches. They like to grab onto us, but you have to operate from within, not reacting to what's happening in the world around us, but preparing ourselves by constantly feeding our spirit with positive words, with prayers and affirmations to create the life, the real life that we all desire and what it is that we deserve. We create that. Plan to come live again in the YouTube. Hopefully, you will join me. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Please like, leave me a comment, even a suggestion, and or even a question. Not suggestion or question, I mean. And I send you all off with peace, love, and harmony. May you have every good thing. May you have complete healing, okay? Emotional, mental, financial healing. Everything over your life, may it be touched. May you find favor. May you be loved. Love yourself as well. Love those around you. Life is so short and so precious. Mwah. I send you all love now. Till the next time.